Getting twice as many questions is helpful for us because it gives more variety and it allows us to see the many different approaches to asking the same kind of a concept. For example, in mathematics, we always ask our teachers to teach using multiple representations. So seeing more questions gives us more representations of the same standard or similar standards.
I think having 50% of the questions is more valuable because it's more data. And with more data, we can get more information. And with more information, it's going to help us have more ways that we can help students, help teachers know how to help students.
Now we have a pool of data that will allow us to give students a broader lens, give them the availability to go deeper into questions created for each performance indicator.
The annotated questions provide a rationale to the questions themselves in a user-friendly format. And then in addition to that, the ELA one specifically has how to help students master section, which is really tied to the specific standards and puts it in context so that they can really look at specific examples of how they may implement that within their classroom instruction.
And the reason why it is better for us is because it gives us an idea of actually the depth of knowledge that's being assessed in the questions, but it also allows us to design, again, professional development starting in the fall immediately when schools open and continuing throughout the year, where we take the questions and we unpack them for their alignment to the standard, but then we also look at the questions ourselves and say, hey, how can we ask students to demonstrate their knowledge of mathematics through a real-life context?
Having this whole month, we'll basically have a whole month of August to be able to take this information and use it, is going to help tremendously, because in September we'll be able to start right at the beginning of the school year implementing these changes, driving instruction and increasing student learning. So it's going to make a big difference coming this early in the year.
With twice as many questions being released this year, it's only going to strengthen the amount of focus that can happen surrounding the data analysis and the curriculum that is involved with the Common Core.
Because we're able to now plan for the entire year. We're able to look at those performance indicators and standards in which students were not as successful as we expected they would be, and put a plan together to address the needs of our students.